Ready?
Yeah.
All right. It's not a drill. It's simply just the way I feel. It's just a little testament to my memory. Before you left, there were so many things I should have said, but maybe it's way past that point. Ooh, don't you think I'll give you the whole truth, nothing but the truth? I've seen the light from the other side. Promise you I'll be there, even when you get scared. I can be the light you hope to find. Is it so wrong to remember you in song? Just so you know, that's all I've got. I'll take my bow. Yeah, I will learn to live without. But maybe it's way simpler than it seems. Ooh, don't you think I'll give you the whole truth, nothing but the truth? I've seen the light from the other side. Promise you I'll be there, even when you get scared. I can be the light you hope to find. Oh man.
Dance parties are so fun. I recently started hanging out with women for the first time in my life.
What do you mean?
Like actually having women, female friends, like as like a majority.
Yeah.
Or like at least 50-50. And it's like way more fun than just hanging out with a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
Just because, I don't know, I'm a chick. Like, so, you know, I like to have fun. I like to dance. I like to like dress up.
Yeah.
I like to talk shit.
Like, yeah, that's tight.
I like to create drama.
All right, this is getting out of hand. Yeah, I fuck with that.
Yeah. It's like, and also like hanging out with multiple races of people. Like New York is like more mixed. Like,
Yeah.
it's like, just like weird shit happens if you just like white guys hang out together too much. Like the humor just like degrades to this like pathetic like frequency. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I kind of feel it, what you're saying, yeah.
Like, you know, like the Sam Hyde culture.
The who?
Sam Hyde culture? You don't know who Sam Hyde is?
No.
It's like world peace. He got like canceled I don't know. It's just like bad things happen when white guys like are left unchecked.
Oh my god.
Watch. Like you gotta keep an eye on
White people.
on white guys.
White guys, yeah. They do be fucking some stuff up. Let's not let that happen today.
Yeah.
Just like in general.
Because
I don't want to get canceled.
you have something. You have some spice in your system, right? Portuguese or something?
Yeah.
Is it actually Portuguese?
Yeah.
Damn, can you believe that I fucking pinpointed that? Like, it's incredible.
You just that fuck, I was about to make a bad joke. I was just about to say like I'm gonna be edgy.
Okay. Okay,
No,
Spencer's gonna be edgy now, guys. Ready? Go.
I guess that's one of the skills that us white guys have.
Oh yeah. Oh dude, you're not white, you're Portuguese.
No, I mean, I feel like I'm white.
You're white passing.
I was raised white.
I was raised black.
Okay.
Or at least
I don't think that's weird.
well for like 1 year I wanted to be Mexican so bad.
I remember you shaved the Dallas Stars.
Oh no, not that year. This is like when I'm in middle school. That was not an attempt to be Mexican.
Damn.
I was just hanging out. I lived at my friend Jacob Noyola's house,
Yeah.
and he was so fucking cool.
Yeah.
He just like taught me how to be cool. Taught me how to like sext girls. He was like a ladies' man. We just skated together and listened to like every Lil Wayne album.
Whoa.
And I only liked Mexican girls, was like my fetish. And I wanted to be Mexican.
What happened?
Why did I stop?
Yeah.
I wanted to still be Mexican. I went to Townview and I was still Mexican. I started sliding into scene kid,
Okay.
but I was still like, no, I was still Mexican.
Yeah.
Like all my friends were Mexican and I only liked Mexican girls.
Nice.
And then I guess I fucking fell in love with the white girl. She just fucked me up, dude. She fucked up my whole game plan. See the whites, man. You gotta stay away from them. These whites.
Oh my god.
They're fucked up, dude.
I
I would have been so much more interesting if I stuck to my path.
You were young.
I was young and stupid.
Young and in love.
Yeah.
Also, if you want any more coffee, I can make some because I might want some. Also, we can smoke inside. I mean, I'll just open that window.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's not a big deal. I smoke supposed in here all the time. I don't know why I'm like second guessing. Deli Girls, I thought I was confusing them for like another band, a punk band with Deli in the name.
I feel like we're starting to feel the energy enter the room.
I feel it.
You feel the energy? You feel the presence of
Also,
the Holy Spirit?
Dude, it's funny because like I play at like churches.
Yeah.
I mean, like not right now. And like I have so many funny stories. Oh shit.
Dude.
Shame.
Oh my god.
I'm just kidding.
Guys, it's child porn. Spencer Kenney is a pedophile. You heard it here first. See how nervous he is? We're on to him. You do have a child molester shaped butt. You have a child molester shaped butt.
I've been doing squats trying to work on that.
Yeah.
It's not working. Dude. You got me.
Dude, we got you. Interview over.
Canceled.
We got what we came for.
I just got canceled.
Yeah, you got canceled.
Do you hear? I'm gonna light this.
Yeah, go for it.
You mind if I smoke this? No, I have so many funny stories about playing at churches, like the things I've heard and seen. It's really, trust me, they're really funny.
Have you ever participated?
In what?
In have you ever felt the Holy Spirit?
No, not like that. I've never really I grew up like Catholic and stuff, but I never really believed in it. I don't think. Like I remember being a kid and just being like, I had to go to Sunday school and stuff. Like my parents, or like on Sunday or Wednesday or one of the days I had to like go and like learn about the Bible or something.
Yeah.
As part of the rite of passage or whatever. And I legitimately remember just being like, damn, I don't really think it's real or something, but no, but at this one church I was playing at, I got asked sure if you wanted, but he, the pastor, it was like a really small church. I do. It was a really small church and.
Did I roll that? Wow.
Dude, it's good. It's professional.
I didn't even know I could roll.
Really?
Yeah.
This is cigarette grade.
Cigarette grade.
It's like a real cigarette.
Wait, what were you saying?
This church that I played at, the pastor, like every week he would do stuff like when they would do the collection, he'd be like, all right, we need $200 more. If everyone just gives 20, it's like a church of like 15 people maybe every service, and he was just like counting up the money all the time and like doing like asking for.
Oh, wait, he would get specific.
Yeah, like sometimes he'd be like, oh, we need $800 more, and I'd be like, what the fuck? And he would always like look at me. I never like do that, like participate in giving money or whatever.
Like, I'm here to work, bitch. Oh wait, no, this was with your mom.
No, this was when I was an adult.
Oh, so this was for your job? Like you're there work and they expect you to give, bitch.
Like low key they do, but
give me a raise and I'll give you.
I was getting paid like $50 a week or something. It was like nothing. It was like
oh my god.
But I played there because my friend played drums there and it was like fun. But one time he was like telling us this story when he was preaching about how he used to live a life of sin, like sell drugs and have sex. And with, I don't know, I feel like he was hinting at like prostitutes, like he was in there, but he said something about how he had a STD and like I think he was talking about herpes because he's like, I had warts on my nether regions, and like he wasn't really saying it.
My nether regions.
But then like Jesus came to him when he was sleeping and he like levitated off his bed and like he's like, I felt his hand go over my legs in the cold touch and he wiped away the
the warts. God, let the Lord wipe away the warts. Wow.
He's like, Jesus touched my dick.
Dude. That's so fucking
I just remember, like, I wish I was recording, because I recorded some services, because some of the things he said were just, like, so insane.
Cool. Dude, my mom has been going fucking crazy on this Trump train, man.
Is she a supporter of Trump?
More than that, I mean, yeah, it's funny, you're still a Trump supporter after he's not president, like...
A lot of people, yeah.
Like, fucking get over it. Like, you're not supposed to keep being your president supporter after he's done being president.
Dude, honestly, I'm just still rooting for George Bush. He's still my president. Best boss we ever had.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I actually love George Bush just as a personality. He seems like a cool-ass dude.
I love that, how he went from, like, war criminal, like, probably did 9/11 to, like, oh, look at the cute little painting.
Yeah.
He's such a cute old man.
Yeah. Well, in comparison to, like, what we're dealing with now, it's, like...
Yeah, right.
Adorable.
What is your mom... Is she upset that he lost?
Yeah, she thinks, like... She's basically, like... It's basically this whole group of people who's it's like boomers learning about conspiracy theory for the first time.
Like QAnon?
And like getting into YouTube. My mom's not QAnon, but like
just general conspiracy theory.
Yeah, and it's like we've been on this shit. Like I've been on this shit at least when I was 19. Like I was already fucking ready for the FEMA camps. I thought when I was 19,
when you were 19 you thought
when I was 19 and I moved to Colorado, I thought like this was gonna be the last. Like I wasn't even thinking ahead of like next year because I was like, the world's like about to end.
Whoa.
Like we're about to get hauled off to like FEMA.
Wow.
And like we're fucked. And then I just like got over it. And now they're like, "Oh, the world's gonna end." But then like it's so uncool because there's a band of like, worshiping,
like a politician.
Yeah, like the way my mom talks about shit. It's like the world is run by evil people, and it's like correct. Except Trump, he's trying to save us from the wrong. Like no, he's almost had it. Like he's the fucking dude. He's the same shit. Like yeah, it's fucking weird, man. And like
I know, right?
And she was talking about like, her neighbor like taught her to like shoot
guns.
Yeah, like how to pull out her gun like super fast. Like to pull it straight out of the holster and shoot.
To like, what do they call that in like the old West?
Sharpshooting. And like, ready for like literally people are getting ready for like the Civil War. Like boomers think it's about to be a Civil War, and it's like, they think somebody else is starting it. It's like
who? But them.
They think Antifa is they think like the liberals are starting it. And it's
the liberal elite.
Yeah, the liberal elite or the liberals or I don't know.
And also,
it's like, who do you think? It's like, Mom, do you know those kids that are protesting? That's like me and my friends, right? Like you're about to.
Did you tell her?
You think we're about to like yes, and it's like you think we're about to kill each other? Like that's what you think's about to happen? Is that I'm about to come and try to kill you with my friends? And it's like such fucking bullshit.
Do you guys ever reach common ground about it, or is it like? Is it like hard?
We reach common ground in that like I can talk shit about Biden and like,
Yeah, fuck Joe Biden.
Yeah, and just like, I don't know, like, it's hard to say it gracefully without just like putting myself in a box, but just like, some PC bullshit like annoys me. Like,
oh yeah,
I think anybody who's reasonable, gets annoyed sometimes by some of the stuff. Like, it's just the intellectual ghettos are just like, repulsive. Like I'm as repulsed like sometimes in New York, like, just with like the one-sided, like mindless, brainwashed thinking as I am about like, seeing like my mom talk about her brainwashing. It's just like to me it just sounds like a lot of people parroting shit. It doesn't seem like original thoughts. And it's like if you try to get to the core of their beliefs, they get angry and put up walls. Like
for both sides, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you try to actually ask somebody, like, so I tend to alienate myself from pretty much everyone. If I try talking about my actual, or I try to actually like learn from them actively, like just like asking somebody like, why do you hate Donald Trump so much?
Yeah.
And it's just like, it's hard to get a fucking straight answer about anything.
Yeah.
Like people start just like using lingo.
Yeah.
Like in all these like buzzwords.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, it's just hard to get down to what people really think. Not like I know what I'm fucking talking. I don't have an opinion, like, except for that. I don't know. I don't have an opinion. Which I guess is like, it's easy to like just sit on like your pedestal of no opinion and then just like judge everyone who has decided. So I don't know. I'm sure there's pitfalls to the way I see things as well.
I mean, yeah, we're all human.
Yeah. So I've just gotten to the point where it's just like, I don't know. There's no point in trying to talk sense into my mom or get her less freaked out, or try to convince her that we're not going about the apocalypse is not happening. And there's no sense to try to like get any information out of like my friends who think that racists are about to like destroy the planet or whatever. And there's no point in trying to like get them to come up with any solutions either.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah.
So I just like, I realize it's the only thing, like, what am I really getting out of this? And not very much. So it's like, I might as well just like validate people's like opinions and just like try to like love them while they're talking and just be like legitimate, like just like try to get into what they think instead of like, I don't know. I guess I put my own wall up. It's like, oh, I don't want to hear all your noise about how scared you are. But it's like, people really calm down if you just like really listen to them, you know? It's just hard to do. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's like, I think a really good point. Just like no one really like listens to each other. Like the culture we're in.
Yeah.
It's just like reactionary or like.
And I react to the reactionaryism. Like I'm afraid of their fear. You know, because I want to be utopian because I think it's necessary. Because I think we have to like, because I just don't hear very many like people, or that's not true. I hear people doing it, but like, I wish I would hear more people, you know, speak their ideals into existence. Like, okay, you have clearly identified what you believe the enemy to be.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, who's the good guy? And it's like, you can't describe it.
Yeah.
And like a lot of really smart people can tell me every way we're fucked as a society. And it's like, give me one solution, you fucking genius. Because they are genius. Like, people are so articulate talking about this shit.
I mean, yeah, like.
But it's like, but they can't give you one fucking solution. But, you know, if the universe we live in is the type of universe I think we live in, I think we're going to be fine. And I guess I need to reflect that by just not being afraid of their fear.
Yeah. Yeah. Them. I think, you know, Christian Vasquez, obviously, like, yeah, I feel like he's one person who is genuinely, like, involved in politics, who, like, the stuff he says, I find it, like, important or something, like, because he like makes a lot of work about what he believes in, and like I feel like that's his way of doing, and like anyone who is genuinely trying to like change or the world or whatever is like doing that. Like, I don't know. I think that's a good thing to do. Like just keep investigating it through like art or I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, man.
But also like what you're doing is also important. I feel like we need to just like be able to like talk and listen to each other.
Yeah,
and dude. Like a lot of people can't even like get to that point.
Yeah, dude, honesty gang. I mean, I think like you know, I want to be able to show people exactly as how fucked up I am, and like as weird and fucked up and pervy and stupid as I am, and as like, you know, I've found that if I don't show people my ugliness, that I can't. You kind of have to get past. The more ugly or willing to be, you know, openly, the more beautiful you really can be too. Like if you keep your personality in this narrow bandwidth, like you can only express yourself as highly as you're willing to show your grotesqueness. And you know, we're all fucking grotesque. We're all like fucking
depraved.
Yeah, or I mean I know there's plenty of ways you could write my story where I would just be a shitty person, like, but I mean when I express that, what I find is like I normally don't get the response that I think. Like normally people are really refreshed by it and go, oh shit, you're like fucked up in that exact way I'm fucked up.
Yeah. And you're like and the only difference is like you're like saying it and accepting it and like talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, and even with a shaking voice, it's not even like, it's not always like pretty coming out. Like just like we're talking about with the Deli Girls shit, like it's kind of, it doesn't mean it's not always, it takes time for it to become graceful, but the first, the first exposition is gonna be like really sloppy and weird,
Like if you're really letting yourself go there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like genuinely, like, yeah. Dude, I feel like, and like everything you talked about, like even going back to the Deli Girls, like you were talking about some stuff, and I feel like I was just like thinking about, like you were making me realize like I have like a really hard time being that way of like being ugly and like letting myself be ugly. I don't want to be, but that just like causes so many problems.
Well, it's just
internally.
Yeah, internally and externally, man. Like, really, you can't know intimacy until you can be ugly in front of people.
Even like when I'm making like music, like I feel like, and like you were listening to my music today, like, and it's not a bad thing, but I mean like I felt this a lot, and we like just going back to the Deli Girls thing, like that's like really raw and like ugly and makes like it can make you uncomfortable, like embarrassed to like be like witnessing this, like I shouldn't be like hearing this.
Yeah.
But like I feel like I never like let myself go ugly in music. Like I'm always like smudging it over and like trying to make it like beautiful or something.
Art's a great place to start, man, because Allen Ginsberg, this was really mind-blowing for me because I read this quote that like, good poetry is just like secrets, just like writing your secrets. And that's what I've found. Like, whoa. I really like writing and I really like reading poetry live. I've only done it a couple of times, but it's some of the most powerful artistic experiences I've had in my life. And it's literally just reading my fucking diary. Like basically going on stage and opening my ass cheeks in front of everybody and just making and farting. But like everybody wants to do that. And, but the thing is what Allen Ginsberg talks about is like, you don't just write it and you don't have to you don't have to promise to show anybody. Just like, this is not being published right now. Yeah. We're in total privacy. You choose afterward, like go ahead and make the song and then sit on it. And one day, 6 months from now, you might go, it's a completely different, like just separate the act of creation from the act of releasing. Like, and it doesn't take any like, dude, I mean, I've heard of people say it takes balls to write in your diary, but like you don't need balls to write in your diary. Lock it away, like fucking hide it. Like nobody's gonna find it. Just have complete freedom in that context. Like when you're alone, like don't like, be free at least when you're alone. And then when you get the balls, one day you'll be in a manic state and you're like, say, fuck it, I'm going to upload it to the internet. And it's like, oh, why did I do that? But then like, I don't know.
You can always delete it if you want.
Yeah. But it's a good fucking place to start, like, I think I'm kind of like gay or something. Mm-hmm. Can't really tell you. I haven't like fucked a dude. Like made a grinder the other day, but I'm like really fucking. I mean, I'm like bisexual. Like I still like really love women, but like
I mean,
I haven't really like jumped off the fucking cliff because it's just like scary. Like, but like the only way I was able to even get straight with that in myself was like that's how I did it. Was like the way I'm like comfortable saying that around you right now is like because that shit tormented me. Like. I hate
like exploring that.
I was like, I thought I would go to my grave with that shit because it's just like fucking. I was just humiliated by it.
Really?
Yeah. Because like, I was humiliated by it.
Man.
And
there's nothing to be humiliated about.
Yeah, definitely not. But like, I don't know. you don't really know that. Like, you don't know that until you say it. And like, that's how I started. That's how that whole thing got blown open for me, is I wrote poems alone with that shit. And then, like, I went, you know, I had this poetry reading in Denton with Flint with just some, like, random-ass people I didn't know. And then I read some poems that were, like, kind of fucking gay.
Wait, I feel like I was there. Or was I?
No, you weren't there.
Oh, okay.
Nobody, because I didn't want anybody I knew to be there, you know?
I've gone to, like, a lot of poetry readings in Denton where my friends have, like, done the vulnerable shit like that, but I was like, I can't remember.
But dude, I mean, after I did that, the thing is, what was cool was, like, all the poems that I thought were so intense, like, people were like laughing, like, super fucking hard, like in a good way, like, laughing with me.
Oh, okay.
Like, and it was like, and it was funny, and like, and like the like breaking, like I was like releasing fresh blood, and it was like fucking powerful, or powerful for me at least, and like nobody blinked an eye, and I could tell that they were like, I could tell that, like, I was giving people freedom too. Like, I feel like everybody was more comfortable with themselves after I did that, because, like, I don't know, you, like, somebody has to be the first to go ahead and tell the truth about themselves, and then everybody else can fucking tell the truth, like, you know.
Yeah. Even if it's like, scary.
Yeah, man.
Well, yeah, wow.
And everybody's got their own, everybody thinks their truth is like
fucked up.
Yeah.
Or something.
Or like the unique, I'm uniquely fucked up in this way that nobody else will relate to. And it's just not true.
Yeah.
And like, you can do, it's the most epic fucking thing in the world if you can have the courage to go ahead and say it, because what you do is you simultaneously free yourself, and the poetry of it is, it makes all your suffering worth it with that thing, because in the act of freeing yourself, you're also freeing the world, you know?
Yeah. Okay, what happens when it goes wrong, though? Or, like, what do you, like, because I was just thinking about, like, this idea of, like, shame in our culture. I feel like, just speaking at, I don't know, there's, like, times where you can, like, open up or try to be ugly or try to do whatever, and, like, it goes wrong, and then, like, you get embarrassed or something.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, okay, I'm going to try this, and then it's like, fuck, that didn't go how I planned. I feel bad that I shouldn't have done that, or something like that. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Just like, would you say, fuck it?
I mean, what happens when it goes bad? I think it will go bad. It does go bad. It destroys everything. Like, after I started getting comfortable with who I really was, like, it destroyed a lot of my relationships.
Really?
Like, it alienated me from, you know, it basically ended up with me breaking up with my girlfriend of 10 years.
Yeah.
Her family was like a family to me.
Yeah.
They never acknowledged what I was going through. My girlfriend of 10 years wouldn't acknowledge what I was going through because it was too heavy for her.
Yeah.
And I think it basically led to her cheating on me. My entire life was destroyed by being honest. And it sent me into a true crisis. But the thing is, like, I was having this vision the other day because that really scared me, because there's okay, yes, everything you've built on lies is going to be destroyed by your truth. And if you've been living if you've been living falsely, which, you know, if you are, it's killing you, or it was killing me.
Mm-hmm.
My life was just totally meaningless. I had all this love, all this like success. I mean, I don't know, like,
yeah,
I was in love, like, and like, I don't know, I didn't really have anything to bitch about. I had this like family structure, all these friends, but like, it was fucking meaningless because it was just like, no, they didn't love me. They loved my persona.
projection. Yeah,
They loved a projection of myself that I was like, and it wasn't touching. Like, didn't matter how much they told me they loved me, because I didn't feel it.
Yeah.
Because I had the inkling, if I tell the truth, none of you would stay, and I was right. And
wow.
but the thing is, and like recently, like I feel like I'm ready to build again. You know, like
after all that.
Yeah, I'm ready to build. Like, I want to have like friends again. Like, I want to have you know, I want to get paid to make art. I want to be in love. And it's like, oh, I'm scared. Like,
what if that shit happens again?
Because like, I don't know, like, I'm so flexible when I have nothing, you know, because it's so easy. When I have nothing, it's so easy to give to or it's easier, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, how can I remain flexible? Like,
and have those things.
Yeah. And I was like walking in the woods, and I was like seeing myself as like a chess piece or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like the center chess piece. And I was like saying like, oh, how can I be this flexible? And then like what I saw, and it was almost like I was like hearing from God or something. And it was like, what you do, I saw a shit ton of chess pieces around me built into the same shape I was as an individual.
Whoa.
And it's like, look, this whole structure can be just as flexible as the individual. Mm. And I was like, how do I build a structure that's flexible? And then like the thing that I felt was like, or receive was like, just tell the truth. So yes, truth will destroy your life. But then as you make a habit of it, and as you continue moving forward in truth, and when you meet people for the first time, and you tell the truth as soon as you can to them, and you don't have to be perfect about it either. Like, it's okay to be afraid, but but everybody can. But there's something you can give, you know, to each moment. There's a little more truth that you can give. There's a little more courage that you can give. You don't need to give any more than you're capable of. Mm-hmm. And you don't need to hold yourself to some ridiculous standard that's like torturous. But it's like, after a while of doing it, you look around and you find that you have a life that isn't easy to destroy, that isn't destroyed by truth anymore. And
it's
then,
like built on it.
Yeah. And then you have a meaningful life, and you have true love.
Oh,
and real friends.
Wait, so can I ask, like, why did you think, or I want to ask about, like, when you were, the times when you were going through that crisis of who you are, and you felt like people didn't know the real you, like, what was going on, like, or do you mind if I ask about that?
What do you mean, what was going on?
Like, why didn't you feel like anyone knew who you were?
Why didn't I feel like anybody knew who I was?
Like, you were like consciously playing a part, or was it just like?
It was just like, I just felt all these like.
You just never felt free to be yourself?
I just felt like laser beams, like, you know, like spy movies where there's like trip lines everywhere. Like, there's all these trip lines. Like, and I was just like, and I still have trip lines.
Yeah.
But like, not as nearly as many.
Not a fucking like maze of it.
Yeah, like there's still some trip lines in here, and that's okay. Like,
you're gonna disable them eventually.
Yeah, or you know, it doesn't. You don't have to live a life. You don't have to be like. You don't have to go all the way, but like, just go as far as you can, You know, there's just trip lines of my speech and just things I wanted to say. And it's like, sometimes you just have to say like the crazy bullshit and just get it out of the way so you can just be normal. You know, like sometimes you go way out and then you come back. Like I went during that time, it was like, okay, like it's like I'm wearing like handcuffs and my hands are right here. And like actually it's a pretty comfortable position for me. But like just knowing that like I could move, I could like I want to just go like this, you know? And like, but you know, your hands kind of like, you're kind of like, well,
that's
maybe,
a resting place.
Yeah, that's like kind of where my hands go anyway. So you come back there, but then like you don't have handcuffs on anymore. And it's just nice because it's like, if I want to, I can go like, you know? But I'll probably just, you know, it's not like, this isn't something that people like, the truth is nobody really, I mean, most people won't really give a fuck, you know? Like,
about what?
About your like weird like struggles
Hang-ups
with your
whatever.
truth and like your, like everybody's just focused on their own shit for the most part.
I mean, like, I feel like that's what I always hear about, like, whenever people are like, ask someone who's like 60 or something or 70, like, what would you tell yourself if you were 20? And like, they're always like, literally don't care about what other people think because they're not thinking about you.
Yeah, dude.
And it's like that, but that's so hard to process because like, or I mean for me at least, like I just feel like maybe I'm just self-absorbed, but no, just like I'm like always thinking like someone's looking at behind my back or like looking over my shoulder, and like maybe it's me looking at myself and like
no, I mean it is, dude. Like I mean,
I'm the person looking over my own shoulder.
Yeah, and I get you, and I mean it is self-centered, and like it makes you selfish in relationships too. Like even though there's an empathetic spin on it, like it makes you like process every relationship through like your needs. And you're like, sometimes you can be so needy that you like forget to ask like, wait, like what does this person need? You know?
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, but it's okay. It's just like, yeah, I think it's just a process. But like, if you want to know that like people aren't looking at you and really like feel it, then you just start by just like, you know, doing something you think everyone would judge you for. And we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't know. In retrospect, I might be different than other people in a certain way because I don't usually like...
Thank you. Scorpion juice.
After I've done something like courageous, I don't allow myself to regret it. Because it's like, you've been fucking, you've been demanding courage of me for so long that don't you dare, don't you dare fucking regret it. And that, like, no, dude, good job. That's the only allowed response. Anytime I do anything out of my comfort zone, it doesn't matter if I made a fool of myself. It doesn't matter if I ruined my fucking life. It doesn't matter if I made everybody hate me. If it was courageous, you get a fucking gold star. Period.
Yeah.
And I'm not a gold star, no, shut the fuck up. I did it. Because that's my goal. That's one of my main goals. That's one of my main reasons I'm fucking embodied as far as I'm concerned. You know?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, good job. It's hard. It's really hard.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'm doing it. Like, dude, I have to piss so bad.
Me too, honestly.
I feel like I've just talked so much.
No, it's good.
Okay.
We were both talking.
Okay, good. Should we smoke weed?
I get kind of awkward when I smoke weed, but I mean, I smoke a lot of weed. I mean, I like smoking weed.
Can I smoke weed?
Yeah, we can both smoke weed. It's in that pipe if you want to smoke it. There should be weed in it. You said I look like a painter, and you're the one with like painter's jeans on it. Like,
oh yeah, yeah. Do you ever make paintings?
Not really. Like I do some watercolor sometimes, but Honestly, I've been getting into like graffiti and like spray paint.
No shit.
Yeah.
Do you have a tagging name?
No, my tagging name for a while, or like my idea of it is be nice.
B like the letter B, nice, or BE, nice.
But yeah, because I think it's like, oh yeah, I don't know. That's like my message. I feel like people should be nice.
Yeah.
People are pretty mean, dude. Like, just like off top. Also, I feel like especially recently, like me and Ethan were talking about this of like with coronavirus and stuff. Like, you know, you're not like seeing people's faces. Like everyone's like wearing masks around people, and like you're not seeing people's faces. And you're not like being close to people, and like I feel like everyone's just gotten like low tolerance for other people.
Based on what? What makes you say that?
I don't know, just like my personal experiences, like just like noticing people just being more short and like aggressive.
In person?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know. That's my experience lately.
damn.
But I don't know, maybe not.
I don't know. I used to like hate mean people, and now I like kind of like it.
Really?
Yeah, I used to have this like real fucking hang up with like rude people, and then I learned to like be mean, and now like we're friends. And now we're friends. Not complete. I mean, we still beef super. I mean, literally, I got in a fist fight with my friend the other day, but like, like
Who won?
me. I fucking kicked his ass.
You should see the other guy.
Yeah, dude, you should see the other guy. I only got hurt from
Punching him.
yeah. No, it was fucked up.
Dude, I
don't know if you were gonna be friends anymore, unfortunately.
Oh man, sorry about that.
It's okay. Like,
Fuck that guy. I'm
But I mean, like, what I learned, like, at work and stuff is like, these bullies were following me around. Like, I was, like, you were saying, like, in the kitchen before we started the thing, like, that you, like, have to keep going through the same experiences until you, like, level up. Like,
yeah.
And, like, I kept having the same experience. Like, I've been, like, getting bullied for years.
Dude, yeah.
And I learned how to, like, stand up to bullies. Like, I don't, like, take shit anymore. And it's, like... And now those people, like, can be my friends because, like, as soon as I, like, say, like, fuck you, like, don't talk to me like that or something, they're like, oh, okay, this is my type of person. Like,
yeah.
What they're really doing is exposing a weakness in you, you know?
They're like, yeah, exactly.
I think there's a difference between, like, kindness and being nice. Like, I don't think being nice is particularly valuable. Like, good people who are too nice, there's no worth to their goodness because there's bad people everywhere. You know, and if you're kind and you don't have teeth, you're just gonna you can't like create a world that's kind because you'll be trampled by mean people who are also I think you wanna be mean and you want to be able to be. You want to be a kind person with the ability to be mean, with the ability to be mean and ruthless if you have to.
Yeah.
When faced with tyranny.
Dude, I feel like I'm either one way or the other. Like, there's this book. I actually like read it for the first time last year. Infinite Jest. It's like a notorious book for being
David Allan Coe.
David Foster Wallace.
Yeah.
But like it's a cool book. Like I really enjoyed it. But there's just I always think about this, like the main character is like undergoing a state of psychosis throughout the entire book and he doesn't really realize it. But whenever he talks to people, he thinks he's like having a normal conversation in his head. It's just like normal talking. But in reality, what they're hearing is like him just like screaming unintelligibly, like at the top of his lungs. Like,
whoa.
And he doesn't realize, and he's like, why is everyone being so weird? But like, he doesn't realize he like is just freaking the fuck out all the time.
Whoa.
And like, I feel like whenever I have to like confront people, it's like, I like black out and I'm just like an animal or something. I just like, it's like when it comes to being like having teeth, it's like, I can't I can't without being like really aggressive or something like that.
I have a feeling it's probably, maybe, I'm going to diagnose you. Like, I think that, like, probably you have a lot of experiences with injustice in your life. And were silent when you, and didn't stand up for yourself when you needed to.
Yeah.
And so you have a big, so like something small, like you're bringing up all that rage that should have been.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like
over like something small, it's like carrying a bunch of other shit with it.
Yeah, you're like, somebody's like just like called you a name, and you're like, you're seeing like years of abuse from your like teacher from middle school or something that like crushed your soul.
Yeah.
And like
I mean, I feel that. Yeah.
No, I mean, I'm just speaking, like I'm just telling my story basically. But like
I mean, yeah, I've gone through it. I mean, like I feel it, like.
But I think it's unacceptable, like that feeling that you goes like no, that like you feel like right here and it goes no, and there's no you don't have to, and you come up here and you explain it away, but it doesn't fucking matter. Like when you say, when no is no, like no means no.
When you feel it, yeah.
Yeah, and I think maybe. I think the only reason maybe you respond that way is because you're playing catch up. Like, and then like eventually once you begin to like realize you're strong enough to stand up for yourself, and that you've like proven to your subconscious, like, I've got you now. I'm not going to let anybody shit on you. Like, and I've got you. But now that I can do this, like, that's what I'm going through. Because I went through this for the past 2 years. I've been like becoming way more confrontational. And like, it's starting to be where I can be a fucking asshole. Like, seriously, like, I just like, sometimes I just treat people like dog shit. Because like, like the other day, like because I'm beginning, like, I like get, because I'm starting to learn to enjoy that rage so much, and like I'm so amazed that I can do it.
Yeah.
That just like to a stranger, I can just like yell at them or something. And it's like, whoa, like, whoa, yeah, cool, man. So it's like now I'm starting to like be like,
bring it
okay,
back.
yeah, let's reel it back in a fucking little bit.
I've like, it's funny though, because you're talking about like when you're being being truthful and stuff. It's a journey that you go on, and like the more you do it, the easier it gets. You tap into that like muscle or whatever. And the same thing with being like mean or whatever, like sticking up for yourself. And like honestly, like I have been getting better at confronting people or following like my gut when it's something I am like. Yeah, it's like when you feel that, it's like, and you don't listen to it, I mean, it makes you feel fucked up.
It makes you hate yourself.
I mean, yeah,
it makes you hate them. And the thing is, when you get people who get angry, it's actually the quiet people who really hate. It's the ones who don't get mad.
Yeah.
And just go, it's okay. Like, it's fine. Okay. And just black out in that moment, and then they go in like, what the fuck did you just do?
Bro. It's funny though, because like my downstairs neighbor, almost every day, we share like a ceiling and a floor. He listens to TV and music like so loud. Like I'll wake up at like 3 a.m., 5 a.m. And I was just finally like, because I'm trying to be nice, but that's not doing either of us any good. Because now I'm just like, dude, fuck you. Like every time I wake up, I'm just like enraged. And so I finally told him how I felt.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, I did that. It wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal.
And even if you do, again, it's like, there's certain ways that we have to grow as human beings that you should, like when you get mad for a while, it should not be allowed to critique yourself on that, because if it's if the way you need to grow is to become more confrontational, it's not time to edit. Every time that Spencer gets confrontational, I think you just give him a gold star. Doesn't even matter if you punch somebody in the fucking face. or you totally ruin your situation.
Yeah.
Like, for now, until you know you've got that
skill.
Like, because the thing is, dude, the world needs empathetic people with big teeth. And because you felt so much injustice, you're a huge resource to humanity once you learn to really bite. Because those people protect everyone they know. You go to a party with that person, I mean, you go to, because like, I'm sensitive as fuck. Like, if somebody's like makes a joke, I want to cry. Like, it's so easy to hurt my feelings.
Sensitive gang.
Yeah, sensitive boys. And like, it's so easy to hurt my feelings. But the thing is, that's okay. Like, people say sensitive like it's an insult.
I know.
Like, it's a fucking superpower. It's not just sensitivity for myself, like, but I don't allow people to be abused in my presence. You know, and I'll make a big drama if I see somebody abused in my presence.
Dude, yeah.
And that's the skill, you know, once you can do it for yourself, you're going to do it for everybody else.
Yeah.
You know, and there's a lot of sensitive people out there, and there's a lot of like that anger. You know, people need the fucking justice bringers, you know? And I think you become a justice bringer by, like, we go through that, and we got crushed. Our souls were crushed by injustice on purpose, because it's part of your purpose to integrate that.
Yeah.
But because then you'll be kind. Once you're brave, then you'll be truly kind.
Yeah.
But just being nice, you know, it's like Nietzsche's Antichrist.
Yeah.
You know that book?
I don't know that book, but
I haven't even read it. I just know what it's about.
Yeah.
And like, basically, it's like people, like the whole idea of Christianity and turning the other cheek and shit. You're not being morally. It's not morality. It's fear.
To turn the other cheek.
Yeah, most of the shit that people do under the guise of morality because it's right. It's not because it's right. It's because you're afraid of the consequences.
Yeah, true.
And I think that's what most people call morality, is really their own fear of the rules being broken and them getting in trouble.
Yeah. Whoa. I need to read that book.
But that's what's so cool about once you become a monster, you're just an asshole, then when you decide to be kind, it means something.
Yeah.
You know, because you could easily just be a monster.
Yeah. I feel that. I was going to say, like, you're like, sensitive people don't let other people get abused in their presence. I literally have like an ongoing concussion because of that. Dude, I don't know if you could call it a fight. Honestly, I got my ass kicked. But in Oak Cliff, I was playing a gig with Ethan, and I was walking my girlfriend and her friend to their car, and we were just like, they were like, oh, we have some leftover pizza, and I was like, gonna go get some. We were sitting there talking, and this dude's coming down the street off of like Davis Street, and they're like yelling, like it's a commotion, and like he just like punches his pregnant girlfriend in the face, and she like falls. Like, dude, he like fucking punched her, and I was like, I had like my bass on my back, like I was in like black like performance clothes or whatever, and I was just like, what the fuck are you doing, like type shit, and he was just like talking shit, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna call the fucking cops, like what the fuck are you doing? And then he punched me, and then his like friend or brother or whatever, like I was like bleeding out my head, and like still if I look at screens too long I get like headaches, and this was like over a year ago.
Whoa.
But I felt that injustice. I was like, this is fucked up. And then the worst part is like they got away with like she like got up and was like, I gotta go find him, like she like helped him get away, and like I was just like, that was for nothing.
Yeah.
It was just like, I mean, it was complicated.
So now I know why you say like, what if it goes wrong? Yeah. What if it goes wrong? Yeah, because it could go really wrong.
What if you end up like?
Yeah. And it's like at a certain point, it's like, can I really trust that voice that says no? Like, what if that voice that says no gets me fucking? I mean, shit, man.
I mean, I could have gotten like really hurt. Luckily, I mean, it was like not that bad. But,
I mean, even a concussion, that fucking sucks, dude.
But the thing is like, I think I do get a gold star for that moment because I don't really.
You get my gold star too.
But like, I don't regret like doing it. It was like one of those things where it's like, I mean, yeah. I felt this way all my life. Like, if I ever see some shit, like, I usually speak up.
Cool, man.
But I turn into that, like, monster where, like, I black out and I'm, like, going crazy.
I know what you mean.
Alex Silver.
Yeah.
And I, when I was a freshman in high school, we were riding the train, like, and someone, like, stole my phone out of my backpack and was trying to get off the train, and like I don't really remember what happened, but I was like, did you just steal my phone or whatever? And like Alex was like looking at me like this when I got back, and he's like, dude, what the heck, like you were like going crazy. And apparently I went crazy on this guy.
It's so funny.
But I don't remember it. Like
it's and it's always like I really relate to you on this subject. Like, I mean, it's always the nice guys. Like, and that's what
that
really
snap.
Yeah. I mean, I know what you mean by blackout, dude. Like, and I don't know if you've seen like Anger Management with Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Like, that is what anger management is about, an unhealthy like relationship to like the expression of your anger, and that means repression as well as expression. And I think for a lot of people, it actually comes from repression and like a compensation.
And then you like end up like bursting because you've been like holding it back for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think maybe it's a matter of just, just making your short sword even sharper, because like MMA guys you meet, like I took a jiu-jitsu class the other day.
Whoa. And
like the head dude, it's like the fucking nicest, sweetest person in the fucking world. Mm-hmm. And like I've heard this about people who are really good at fighting, like they're kind because they have no, I think it's like for you in that fighting situation, it's like, fuck, well then maybe you should, know what to do if like somebody, because if you shouldn't stop doing that, if you do get a gold star, then that implies that you should keep doing it. And if you should do that again, you should probably know what to do if some fucking crazy asshole tries to like, hurt somebody in front of you.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of push-ups.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be like, if I ever have to punch someone again, just gonna like Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah, fuck. I don't know, man. But this is like we'll have to like keep laying down the law over the next 2 years. Like see how it's advanced.
Like Batman kind of.
Yeah.
Like Batman comes up on like a weed dealer and just like rocks their shit.
Yeah.
Just justice at any means.
Yeah.
We're gonna become cops basically.
Dude, I would love to be a cop if there was actually anything legit to arrest people for. I would love to go to war. If there were like Nazis or something, I would love to kill people, dude. Like, I feel like that shit is
justified killing?
Yes, dude. No, but like something to authentically justify murder, like that's in me, bro. That level of rage is definitely there.
I think it's in me too, like I'm not even kidding.
Dude, I mean, I used to, before I started working on this shit, and this doesn't happen anymore, so, like, because I've been learning to express it more, but, like, I used to, like there's this, me and Gray were, like, jamming at this art gallery. What
art gallery? Do you remember?
I don't know if I want to say it.
Okay, that's fine.
I might still, like, want to, like, use some opportunities from this lady, but like but fucking me and Gray, like there was some fucking bluegrass band. It's just a bunch of fucking old uptight white people, basically an outsider, art gallery. Fuck it, it's web gallery in Waxahachie. And this fucking bitch, like, comes up to me and Gray when we're jamming and is like, and we're not even jamming super loud, we're just fucking around. And she comes up to us and is just like, I don't like that. I think that sounds bad. Like, really loud to just, like, in front of, like, just, like, fucking, basically in the most shitty, like, unnecessary way ever, like, shits on us. And she's like, I hope that didn't hurt your feelings or something, just to be more bitchy. Like, she doesn't give a fuck if she hurt our feelings. But I was like, but I froze in that moment, you know, like fight or flight. Like,
Yeah,
what used to happen is literally I would just dip. Like I would feel it and I would already know I'm not going to do shit about this. I'm going to I would just fully disassociate. Yeah. And I would be fucking gone. And I would return to the situation after there was no chance of doing anything. Then I would go, wait, what? That was fucked up, dude. And she did that and then was even like asked my permission. Like, it's not even like people shit on you, but they like go like, fuck you little piece of shit, and then they're like, now shake my hand and tell me that was okay.
Oh my god.
You know, and then you shake their hand and you're like, yes, that was good. And you're like, fuck you, I fucking hate you. Like, I hate you, Willem. You know, and that lady, dude, I used to like imagine like kicking her face in.
Yeah.
I wanted to literally murder her. Like, and that sounds so small, but like, it's just.
But it's like the injustice of not speaking up, like the injustice that you did to yourself.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's like, not only that she did that, because it's like, that's besides the point.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you didn't say shit.
Yeah, it's really, I'm mad at myself, yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I feel you, I've been there.
But now I don't I'm not fucking mad at the lady at all. Because the thing is, I know if that happened again, I would
stick up for yourself.
Yeah, I would stick up for myself. And usually the thing is like, she would not enjoy doing that to me anymore. Yeah. Like, I'm not the type of person that you can shit on and it's fun, you know? Because I'm gonna make both of us miserable. Like, it's not just gonna be me leaving this situation feeling like shit. Like, I promise you, we'll both feel like shit, you know? Unless it's like a scary person. Like, I'm not gonna get stabbed or something. Like, there's some discretion there, you know. But like,
that's good.
If I know, like, I don't know, you might need to work on like the type of people you use to.
Well, what's crazy is like this guy was like short, but he was also apparently a former Marine.
Oh no!
And he punched me pretty hard.
Yeah, you gotta watch out, man. I mean, that was like, I got my first fight just of my life.
Really?
The other day, yeah.
I got in a couple fights in middle school, but I mean, I feel like it's different when we're this age.
Yeah, dude. If you're a grown man, like,
it's like
there's no more play fighting.
It's like kill level, like.
Bro, me and Colin were drunk wrestling like 2 years ago. He almost broke my fucking neck.
Colin Cole?
Yeah, we're just joking. We were just having fun. Like, we were laughing, and he almost killed me. That
was not funny.
My neck was like angled into the ground, and he put all his weight on my back and just slammed my head into the grass.
Did it feel bad?
Yes, dude. I was drunk, and then I woke up the next day in bed, and I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I'm dumber. I do not feel like the same human being anymore. And I was really scared, dude. I was like, I'm fucked. It's like,
yeah, it's pretty bad.
Concussions are scary, dude.
Yeah, were you concussed from that?
Only for like a day.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Dude, I went to that before I took jiu-jitsu, I took an MMA class. Mm-hmm. And jiu-jitsu is way better. Like,
MMA is kind of intense.
Bro, like, okay. I don't even know how to like do this shit. Like, I have some intuitive like fucking swag, but like, you know, this dude has been taking box lessons for like fucking 2 years, and like, basically, like, they taught me one thing. They taught me a takedown where I like put my knee forward and then like lock under and then like push him with my hip to like trip him, and that's the only thing I learned. Yeah. Like, and besides that, they made me do like like bicycles for like fucking. They made me do like 160 of these and like fucking 60 push-ups. It's like fuck you guys. Like I didn't come here for a workout. I want to know how to kick people's ass.
Yeah.
And
that's funny.
But basically, after that one move I learned, they're like, okay, time to fight each other, and I'm like, what?
It's like I don't even know how to like throw the punch or like how I'm supposed to like go about.
This is all I know is how to drop my hip and trip somebody. And then like like the first two guys, there's this one really scary dude, like just like he has cauliflower ears and shit, and it's like how hard should I hit you? And he's like, don't be scared to hit me, motherfucker. He's like, you see that over there, that girl with the green hair? That's my wife. If you fight her, you fucking punch her as hard as you can. And he's like, and I was just like hitting, I was just like, and he was like, no, fucking hit me. Like he's like punching his own head. And I'm like, and he's just like because I don't want to get hit by you, dude. Like, and he was just like letting me hit him, and he wasn't punching
in the
me.
head or like
in the head, in the face. With boxing gloves on.
Was he wearing like? Do you wear like a
teeth guard? And I didn't have a teeth guard, because I didn't know I needed one. So nobody was punching me in the face. And then I fought another guy with cauliflower ears. And then I fought one fucking big stinky motherfucker, dude. Like, it just smelled. It's just his sweat was just disgusting smell. He's just like.
Is that part? Do you think that's part of his like tactic?
Maybe, dude. But he was huge. And I could tell he was more amateur, because that's the people who really hurt each other in those bars. Amateurs. Yes, that have something to prove.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And this fucking asshole, dude, like, he's like 250 pounds. I'm like 140. He's like 6'3".
Oh, my God.
And he just like, you can tell, like, from the moment I met him, I was like, the moment I talked to him, I was like, I shouldn't do this. Not because he was that big, but because I could already tell he was an asshole.
Yeah.
And he was like, let's not do any like grappling or roll. Like he didn't want to do any takedowns. So he just wants to punch each other in the face.
You're like, all I know how to do is a takedown.
Yeah. And it's like, and that's what I told him. And then he was like, okay. And then he just like punched me in the face a bunch and then like hurt me. Like hurt my neck.
Did you get any punches in?
No, dude. He was like really fucking good with like block. He was so much bigger than me, and I knew nothing. Like he just was like enjoying like just like fucking somebody up who's like knows nothing about.
He just
fighting.
rocked your shit, basically.
Yeah. I got my karma for like beating up my friend or whatever, and then I was just like,
did you go? Wait,
and then he was like 30 seconds left, and I was like, no, I'm done. Like we're not doing this anymore.
Was this recently?
Yeah.
Did you take these classes after you got in a fight or before?
After.
Were you like, I need to get some basic training if I'm going to do this again?
Yeah. No, well, actually what happened was after I like really, it was like really fun. Really? Like fighting my friend was like super fun.
Yeah.
And like I really enjoyed it. Like when I was a little kid, I used to love like fucking my friends up. Like we used to just that's what we used to do.
Yeah.
It's a rite
of passage.
It's so fun. It's the funnest game. It's the single funnest game.
It has like an element of danger to it. I think that makes it more fun.
Yeah.
Honestly, in a way.
And whenever, I went back to jiu-jitsu the other day. I left like so happy.
Yeah.
Like it's so, like jiu-jitsu is so much fun. Like it's so fun. Fighting is just great. It's the best.
Yeah, I've always thought about like doing trying to do like a boxing class or like I've never thought about jiu-jitsu, but I'm kind of, I guess I don't really want to get punched, but I guess, that's part of it. You gotta...
No, do jiu-jitsu. I don't think I've listened to too much Joe Rogan and I've heard him warn
MMA.
me. I've heard him warn me too many times to like, not get punched in the face. Like that brain damage is like horrible. Like I've heard too much warning because he's always like, don't fuck around. Like don't get punched in the face. And he's like always like do jiu-jitsu and like don't do sparring at like boxing places because it takes barely anything to like, some of these boxers and football players like.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. They're like 55 and they get Alzheimer's and.
Like he fucking slurs his speech now.
He's awesome. Like I don't know.
No, he's awesome.
He's also a genius. Like
really.
Like I don't know. I've heard him. He's like this like fucking emotional like. He talks like therapy talk and like emotional like.
Intelligence kind of.
Yeah, emotional intelligence drip. super hard,
And
but then
pass.
he's like a horrifying person. It's so cool because he'll just like because he can just do the emotional intelligence shit. I was watching this thing where he's like talking to Lil Boosie, and Lil Booth, and he's like Lil Boosie, like you talk a lot of shit about gay people in your raps. Like I think that maybe you're a little bit gay.
Whoa.
Yeah,
He went right out.
I think that maybe you, and he's just like. And he's dead ass. He's fucking dead ass, you know. And they're just like, no, well, like, you know. And he's just like
That's aggressive.
I mean, I'm seriously like, that's what's funny, dude. Like the biggest pussies, like this whole thing we've been talking about standing up for yourself.
Yeah.
It's the pussies who become the warriors, bro. Like that's the ones who end up. That's
the underdog.
Like that rage, that injustice, like everybody who becomes murderous and terrifying, like that's your role is like literally warrior if you're like the biggest pussy growing up. Like it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like and I realized that like I was in India with, you know, I was like Muslim for a week or whatever, and I was hanging out with this dude, and he was like the richest dude in his fucking town, and like in this like shit desert town with like dead dogs everywhere.
Oh man.
But he like let me stay at his house, and like we were like praying 3 times a day, like in mosque and shit.
Towards
And he was like, yeah, and shit like that, and like it's fucking awesome. But like I was hanging out with his little nephews, and it's like illegal to smoke hookah in their town.
Oh.
So you have to go to this like sketchy like room to like smoke hookah. And there was a bunch of these like punk Indian like teenagers with like greased back hair, basically talking shit to me. But I can't like.
Yeah.
People in India talked mad shit to me, dude.
Just
I was literally
just
people
like,
just clowned because I looked like Guy Fieri at the time. Like it was a hugely humbling experience. Like people in India just mock me. Like, and I would be sitting on a bus and people would just like be playing literally on their phone, like ha 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 hee, like there's like literally like laugh tracks and like just like laughing, just like pointing at me and just like talking shit in Hindi. It was like so fucking miserable. And like this was like
did it make you feel bad?
Yes, dude. It was fucking.
That's awful.
So infuriating. But I was like,
you can't really say shit because you're like, I don't really know what you're saying. Like,
yeah, dude, and I might die. Like India's sketch in some way. Like you can just, if you know the right people in your town, you can like get away with fucking whatever. And like, basically, I was like hanging out with my friend, and like we were, you know, all these kids were talking shit to me while we were smoking hookah. And then at one point, and this is just like nobody told me this explicitly. This is just my read on the situation.
Yeah.
Eventually, he becomes enraged, and he just like screams at all these like fucking 30 kids, and like there's like 30 like hoodlums around, like, you know, fucking 14 to 19 or 20 or something. They're all just like the edgy kids with like tats, and like they're just like
they have tattoos.
Yeah, they're just like little fuckers. Like they have this corny ass fucking edgelord culture over there. Like
are tattoos like acceptable in India or like?
Yeah.
Okay, because some like I know Japan like it's or like Korea. I mean it's changing, but like traditionally it's like not cool. I don't know. Some
Yeah, it's like
weird.
it's connected to the caste system. Like apparently like ladies of lower caste have to get like face tattoos and shit to basically say don't fuck me. Like I'm like of low caste.
That's insane.
Just so you like stick with you. So people, and I was thinking about it. It's like it's kind of the same in the U.S. Like
how
if you see a white dude with certain tattoos, that's a different type of white dude. Like if you see flames on the arm, you know that's not the same.
Fucking Confederate flag. Like.
Yeah, you know it's not the same. There are different types of whites. Like this dude has definitely been to prison.
Oh my god.
We have it, man. And they got the same shit over there. But
yeah, that's tight.
Basically this guy like he was railing into these fucking
your friend that you were hanging out with?
Yeah, he was like, you know, 45-year-old man or something. And he's like and he's yelling at them all, and he's like got them all, and they're terrified of this fucking dude. And this was at the beginning of my whole like injustice journey. Okay. And like And I saw, while he's screaming at him, I saw he had like fucking tears in his eyes. And it was like, whoa, this guy's like me. Like, he's a huge pussy just like me. Like, this is like behind my little pussy bitch, like back down from every confrontation thing is like, he's like, that's why I'm not yelling at people, is because I'm scared I'm going to cry because I'm such a bitch.
Dude.
Like, because I'm going to freak out so much that it's going to be a huge scene. And it's like, wait, this is just like me. And look, he's just like, he's so scared, he's so dangerous, you know?
Yeah.
And it made me realize I'm not a pussy because I'm like extremely
emotional or
sensitive.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, sensitivity isn't a weakness.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
You just have to learn how to harness it.
Yeah, you can turn it into like strength. You know,
Wow,
and now like
crazy.
most of my friends, like, I don't know, even if I am like, it's kind of a joke, like, oh, don't like get too like, you know, watch
walk
out
on eggshells. Like,
yeah.
Dude, god damn it. Bro, like that. I didn't realize people had this.
Dude, but I want people to walk, like, yes, walk on eggshells because I will cry.
Disclaimer.
Yeah, dude.
I feel like, yeah, I empathize with that.
Yeah, man. I don't mind it.
Sometimes, or like, one time, my friend was making fun of me, and it had been a thing where it was like, they'd been making fun of me a lot, and I was sort of like on edge about it, and like it happened one day, and I was just like, I laughed like with him about it, like I was being a pussy, like I was backing down by laughing with him, and then after I laughed, I was like, because I felt that feeling in my gut of like, wait, I didn't like that, and I was like, actually, like, don't talk to me like that, but like it made me feel like I was like shaking and just like.
Are you talking about? Because I literally have the same relationship.
Yeah, I feel like
we can cut this part out.
Yeah, it's a little sensitive subject, but like that's sort of like his dynamic. I feel like sometimes he can pick on people. I feel like, I don't know, yeah.
But you know,
I don't want to like put words in his mouth, but I feel like he does like seek out, like he's really good at like finding people's like what like fucking bugs you, you know.
Yeah.
But dude, at the same time, like I remember one time. I'm sorry, this is making me laugh so much. He was like, I would do this thing where I'd be like, what's up?
Yeah.
And like, be like this. I'd be like, and he, like, a couple times, it was like, okay, like.
Dude,
whatever.
I'm gonna do that too.
But then.
I can't wait to do this to you.
But then after, like, one time I did it, he was like, stop fucking doing that. Like, he freaked out on me. And I was like, and it made me feel really, really bad, but I was like, after all the shit you talk to me, like, and I can't do this, like, one little joke, but whatever, you know, people, you know, we're all different.
Yeah, man. Well, I think, you know, some people actually experience, like, love differently, you know?
Sure, yeah.
Like, they're, like, some people don't like being nurtured. Like, sometimes the nurturing energy is, like, somehow we identify positively with people being motherly towards us, and we think love is like being very motherly to everybody. Like I think we identify with the feminine energy of like, like I gotta check in with everybody. Is everybody okay with this? Yeah, you know. And it's like, but some people you try to like be like motherly to them, and they're like, fucking like, don't fucking touch me, because they have a different. Like, you have a dad? Yeah. Fuck this shit. Get out of here.
My parents are like very loving.
Yeah.
I mean, they are very great people. Sometimes I feel like they don't know me totally, but like my dad is awesome and my mom is awesome, and like they care a lot about their kids, and like.
You have brothers and sisters?
I have two sisters and one brother.
Oh, no shit?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were a fucking sibling guy.
Oh, yeah, man. I got siblings. Damn. My brother and sister are twins, and then my older sister is like 3 years older than me.
Are they also Portuguese?
I mean, we're all. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I can't say I'm Portuguese. I mean, like my grandma, her sister was born in like her whole like family was born in Portugal. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
She was born in America.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I'm American, bro. What are you trying to say?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. No, but I forget where we were going with that, but I don't know if this is off the record or on the record, but I mean, one time, like, I was, like, taking something, pill that was prescribed him, and it made him, like, really, like, sleepy at night, and I mean, I do remember, like, yeah, some people do have different, like, styles of, like, nurturing or whatever, but, like, I remember him being, like, I bully you, and I recognize it. And I was like, that actually made me feel like better because I thought I was imagining it kind of, but I don't know, whatever. I mean,
I looked up, and I think at this point we should take this off the thing, but I don't want to break, we'll just keep going and then I'll like, you know, once we get this specific,
yeah.
Or maybe I'll just bleep out his fucking name.
I mean, that's fine
but
with me.
What I've learned is like,
be messy, but.
I don't think it's messy if we bleep his name.
I
think you would have to know.
I'm not trying to be messy by like saying all this stuff to you.
Yeah. No, you're
like,
not being messy, dude. Dude, like literally I've had a conversation with about like how he relates to you and how it's similar to how like that I'm his new fucking Spencer. Like,
well, what's funny is like when I joined.
Oh, he was the Spencer before you.
I think he was.
You were the. I'm the new.
Wait, you had a conversation with him about that?
Yeah, well, you know, like, and I'm standing up for you. I'm like literally making your case because your case is like my case.
But what's funny is like that you even picked up on that vibe because we've never talked about.
Well, no, he brought up like, oh, Spencer used to talk to me about like a very similar thing about me, like him bullying, and I was like, yes, like, see you fucker, like, and it's like, yes, Spencer's fucking right, like, no, it's hilarious. I think literally, like, I've literally stepped into the role that you guys have kind of. But the weird thing is, dude, like, I learned this. Oh fuck, there's okay.
You got it.
There's this push-pull dynamic. The person who the pusher, or I don't know, the person who is me in this situation or you is
the pussy.
Is a pussy, is a little bitch. Yes, exactly. And you are consciously afraid of abandonment and unconsciously afraid of intimacy.
Are you talking about like attachment styles kind of?
I don't know.
Okay, keep going.
You're consciously afraid of abandonment and unconsciously afraid of intimacy, which is kind of like the abandonment is more dealt with. But deep down, it's the intimacy that's
scarier.
Yeah, but you just don't know that. And he's consciously afraid of intimacy. And this is what I've actually I've noticed this even in that friendship, like that like surface level. I don't know. He's consciously comfortable or afraid of intimacy and unconsciously afraid of abandonment. So, well, it's kind of like you go like, I like you. And then they go, ew, I don't like you. I don't like people liking me. Yeah. And then you go, wait, but I like you. And they go, and you go, what? I like you.
Yeah.
And then you go, fuck, okay. Fuck you.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like you either. You're not my friend. And then they go, wait. Yeah, but now you don't like, now you're doing exactly what I like. And then you go, no, like, fuck you, get away from it. And they're like, but like, come on, like, I like you now. And then you're like, no, okay, like, all right, I like you. And they're like, I like you. And then you're like, you're friends for 2 seconds.
And then it happens.
And then they go, I don't like you. You fucking like me too much. And like, that's a really unhealthy dynamic for us. And like, I think basically the way you have to remove yourself from it is creating a boundary that's very uncomfortable for them, like a distance.
Yeah.
Because it's a person like that. It's not healthy for you to have a relationship like that. That's that intimate. You have to have like. You have to, people, like, it's not like you have to cut that person off. I mean, sometimes you will, sometimes you don't. But, like, you know, for me and there's a certain distance I have to, like, you know, be friends with him at to, like, so it can be safe for me emotionally and not, like, something that feels abusive.
Dude, yeah. I mean, honestly, for so long, I was like, and that's the thing, like, I feel like people like us, I don't know, who experience this type of dynamic, it's all fun and games kind of, but then it's like, oh wait, it's actually not fun at a certain point where it's like, yeah, I thought it was fun because like you're laughing, but it's actually like hurtful.
And I find, it's hurtful, and you know, but it's just like that you have to, at a certain point, you have to take responsibility. Like,
I know, right?
You're a participant, like, equally, if not more, to the whole situation.
Yeah.
And and you know, I think I also, as much as those people seek out the person you're talking about, that we also seek somebody that doesn't want us as much as we want to be wanted, or doesn't want to, you know, or like hurts us in ways that we don't want to be, like, that somehow that's attractive.
Yes.
You know?
Well, what's crazy is that, like, I recognize this, but I didn't really understand this type of thinking at the time that I was, you know, that we were friends. But, like, I don't know if she would agree with me, but, like, my girlfriend, sometimes I feel like we're like this, of, like, and, like, the way I've described it is, like I'm a puppy dog and she's, like, a cat. Like, dogs are, like, you know how dogs are, like, they're like, oh, I love you so much. And cats are just, like, fuck you until it's like my turn to be, until it's my time. Like, I'm gonna decide when to be like, snuggle,
which is kind of the same. Well, and my mom's cats, what I've noticed, it's like when I don't give a fuck about them, that's when they want to touch me.
And like, and it's hard because like we get along. I think we get along great, but like there are times where like this plays out where it's like, I don't know. I feel like she has some of that where it's like she doesn't really like people being too clingy or something. And like, yeah, I could be clingy, I guess, like, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's really interesting. Like, you're right. I mean, we do seek it out.
And you know, it's important.
But like, it's not like I just want to say, like, it's not like an unhealthy thing.
Oh yeah.
But there's like a little bit of.
How about, I think what we can do with the thing is I can just bleep his name, and I think it will be really potent, and it will because if nobody knows you dynamic, like, it will still be completely anonymous, you know, that we can have this conversation. And if you want, I can just like cut out the girlfriend thing, because, you know, I feel like,
yeah, I don't want her to, I don't know.
You don't want her to think here. I'm gonna cut out the thing you said, just so it doesn't like make.
But I mean, like, but then like what you were saying when we first started,
honesty gang,
bruh, like, maybe, like, I mean, I think I've said this to her before, maybe.
Okay, word, you're right.
I don't know, but like, maybe, like, even if that's uncomfortable, and even if that makes her, maybe if me saying this makes her be like,
fuck you, then it needed to be fuck you.
But I mean,
dude, honesty gang.
But I mean, like, or maybe it means like, we just need to like talk about it or something.
Dude, people are gonna have to adjust to like a new, especially now that I have this thing, dude. Because the thing is, I've been becoming like this transparent just within my friends, and I was like, no, if you know me, like, everybody's gonna know us. That's gonna be like, you know, this thing's kind of scary because like, I just know me. It's like every fucking episode I've like said some crazy shit or like revealed some very deep journal diary type shit, and it's just like, but like, that's how I want to live. Like, that's kind of what I manifested for myself like the other day. It's like, I want to be intimate with people who like fuck with my art. Like, if you like know my art, that you know me. So if like, if you had a following, like, that they just like, because I'm like, Like Duncan Trussell is my fucking homie, bro.
Oh, really?
Like Midnight Gospel, Midnight
Yeah.
Gospel and shit. Not don't know.
I was like, what the
I
fuck?
fucking
That's
wish.
crazy.
I wish, bro. Like,
Midnight Gospel
we
is
will
great.
be homies. I bet. But
That's an amazing show.
yeah,
And
dude.
he's a really...
Have you listened to his podcast?
No, what's his podcast called?
Duncan Trussell Family Hour. I've been listening to it since 2013.
Oh, shit. it's
Like
been
when I
on for a
left high
while.
school, when I was driving from high school to college, I listened to the first Joe Rogan podcast. Like I've had a long
The first Joe Rogan?
podcast that I've ever, and it was
that
that
you
I got
ever-
in early, bro.
Yeah.
Like with this whole scene, like I've been on the Chris Ryan, Sex at Dawn.
Dude, oh my God, yes.
I've put it one time. I put like a prank call into his like email, and he like put it on his shit. And then when I broke up with, we had this whole like argument on the via email and stuff. But what I was saying was
Dude,
just,
Sex at Dawn, I can't believe you're mentioning that. Like, yeah, that book is like crazy. And like his whole, like he's really interesting and like kind of changed the way I thought about stuff, like life.
whoa,
Chris Ryan.
yeah,
And like I don't really know anyone who like knows about him.
cool, dude. Right here, I'm going to put in the recording of me that I sent Chris Ryan and got posted on his podcast.
I want to hear it.
Fair enough. To my mysterious parodist out there on Reddit, I'd like to dedicate my personal favorite exotic voicemail sent in over the last couple of years by my dedicated listeners.
Hey Chris, love the show, man. I'm out here in the woods in Texas, and thanks to you, thanks to your show, and your just enlightening me and freeing me sexually. Me and my friend just tried anal out here, so gotta say, love what you do, man. God bless.
It's got it all, doesn't it? It's got the clearing of the throat. It's got the tromping through the woods in Texas. It's got the anal with his friend. And then it ends with God bless. I mean, that is a goddamn work of art right there, I gotta say.
But then I messaged him in crisis, like, because like just like cheated on me with this fucking dude in Japan.
Oh my God.
And like, and I was just like, Chris, like I tried to make an open relationship and look what happened. Like, this is a horrible, because it was right. We opened up a relationship and I was like, no, like it's horrible, dude. Like, it was the worst idea. Like, if I wanted to keep that, like, it destroyed the literally seconds into opening the relationship was permanently destroyed.
Damaged
Yeah.
beyond repair.
Yeah, it's like a really good relationship, and I was just like, fucking Chris, like, you motherfucker.
I wonder how many like.
Wait, I'm gonna post those emails too, right here. I'm gonna post the email, and if you want to pause, you can read. I have proof, motherfucker. I'm gonna put it right here in the fucking video, so you can pause and read this shit.
Dude, I wonder how many people like like that this has happened to, be like, who have heard Chris Ryan, who have like, yeah, maybe I should open up my, like, and then
Fuck you, Chris Ryan.
no,
Suck my dick. I haven't listened to a single one of his. I honestly still am mad at him. Like, he was so bitchy. No, I wasn't even angry. I was just like, help, I'm scared. And he was basically just like, she's right, you're a bitch. Like,
well, Chris Ryan, just like
he
everyone
took her side so hard. Like, he was just like, you're being too clingy. It's like, bro, like, I'm in pain. And then he messaged me back later and was like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like kind of a dick in the last email.
Whoa, nice.
But like, it didn't make it. I was like, still
That rage is like
that
what?
rage. Yeah.
I'm gonna break the fourth wall. Chris Ryan, Just like everyone tells you, you're a fucking cuck.
Yeah, you are. Low-key, you're a cuck. You're a cuck, Chris Ryan.
You just get off on other people fucking your wife. Dude. Let's just be real.
And you know what? If it's such not a big deal, let me fuck your wife. Huh?
God damn.
We want to fuck your wife.
It's funny. I know this is an insecurity of
Ooh,
his.
that should be the title. Is me and Spencer fucked Dr. Chris Ryan's wife. Author. Me and Spencer Kenney double team Dr. Chris Ryan, author of Sex and Ton's wife. That's it. I'm making that the title, bro. That's the title. That's so clickbaity. Like,
what's funny though is like I know this is an insecurity of his because I've heard him say on like many interviews like, yeah, everyone like comments on my stuff and calls me a cuck.
I've heard that shit too, dude.
So I know that he's insecure about it. So
yeah,
fuck you, Chris Ryan.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, like honestly though, as like people who are raised like straight in America, white guys, like
yeah.
I mean, confronting monogamy is it's challenging as fuck. Like to think about like why do I feel like because me and this person decided that we want to be in a relationship or whatever that like like this ownership or something. I don't know.
The problem is, bro,
complicated.
girls are so much better at it. Or in general.
You think so?
I don't know. I'm not like some fucking wild dick slanger. Like I can slang dick, but like I don't know if I'm a woman. I don't know if I'm built for the womanizing shit. Like I've been trying to be like smash pussy with like it's like not working very well. And like I think I like to be in love with people. It's fucking gross, isn't it? I think I like to be in love before I fuck anybody.
I wish Ethan was here right now.
Like I only want to make. I don't want to fuck, bro. I just want to make love. Like it's so much better.
Ethan always is like commenting on like he's like I don't know, commenting on like how I'm like that too. Like he like notices that in me, but like he's like the opposite of us, I would say. I mean, like to a degree, like
I'm mad jealous. Like
of Ethan.
No, fuck him.
I'm sorry.
Hell no.
God damn.
Jealous of Ethan. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Love you, Ethan. God bless you, brother. No, like, but just all my friends who just like fucking smash pussy, like, it's just like I want to be like that so bad. Like I so want to be the fucking like just get bitches.
But I mean, if you're not feeling it,
the thing is, bro, I don't want a wife. I don't think. I mean, it's so nice to have a wife in so many fucking ways, but like
someone you are with for
are in love, are deeply in love. I mean, how can you be deeply in love with somebody and not like want to? It's like if you're with them forever. If you're really in love with somebody, fuck, you're gonna want to hang out with that person a lot, and it's like they're gonna end up being a huge part of your life, and it's like fuck. But also, I want to be able to pick up and go somewhere for 6 months and just move. Like I like my life to be mobile as fuck.
It's hard when you're like in a relationship in that way, I guess. I mean, like legitimately, yeah.
But that's like the only relationships. The problem is, how is it worthwhile unless it's that deep?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
It's fucking weird.
It is weird.
And then if you're just falling in love and just breaking up, goddamn, like
all the time.
That's heavy on the fucking heart, bro. But the thing is, dude, I like somebody who's in love with me to give me kisses and fucking stuff. Like, I don't know if it's because
amen, brother.
Maybe it's Mobby. I want somebody who's in love with me to give me kisses and stuff. Like And if you ain't in love with me giving me kisses and stuff, you can fuck you.
That's your love language, kisses.
Bro, I want kisses and stuff. Like, honestly, fuck everybody else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Mm.
I seriously feel you. I didn't realize. I mean, I didn't realize.
We had so much in common.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Man, there's so many things that we've talked about that I want to like go back to.
Dude, hit it up.
Wait,
We're on a roll, man.
do-
We're in the fucking podcast. I didn't know we would make it, but
Okay.
it always happens.
We might get into like therapy zone, but like, or like psycho.
No, let's get in there. Let's get
But
in
like,
there.
and this is gonna be fucking hilarious to you.
Bro, there's a scorpion in here. Maybe we should just like funnel it out and drink it right now. Or eat it right now. I kind of want to eat them. I know that's cheating. You have to drink it before you eat it.
You gotta earn it. You gotta earn the scorpion juice.
I kind of want to show the cam.
The scorpion to make sure that it's real.
Yeah. Pose for the cam. Oh. Whoa.
Scorpio.
Scorpio, bitches. Are you Scorpio?
No, I'm Capricorn.
Oh, that's satanic.
Really?
Yeah, dude, that's
The goat. Yeah.
devil card.
What about you? What are you?
I identify as a Leo.
Well, what's your
Actual sign? I'm a Libra, Leo rising.
You're a Libra?
Uh-huh.
Damn. All the people in my life are like Libras. I swear to God.
Bro,
dude.
because it's sensitive gang. Like what we're all
Dude,
talking about.
My girlfriend,
Yeah.
Libra. My mother, Libra. My old boss, Libra.
Fuck it, dude. My favorite artist in the world ever, Capricorn.
That's crazy.
Harmony fucking Korine.
Oh,
This
Harmony Korine's amazing.
the whole point of this podcast is I want to get an interview with Harmony Korine.
It's possible. I bet he'd be done.
I'd be the best. I know, dude. I'm fucking obsessed with like I've read every word he's ever said publicly. I've read every
Dope.
every
That's your hero.
fucking single. It's my hero, bro.
I mean,
That is my fucking dude. Like
I was watching. It's funny because like the other day I was literally watching him on Letterman, like the famous one of his famous appearances. Like I mean, he's been on Letterman a bunch of times.
oh
But
yeah,
he's banned from like Letterman.
yeah. He
right?
pushed Meryl Streep.
Oh, I don't know about that.
He was backstage and he was on mushrooms on his fourth appearance, and he thought he saw a gun in Meryl Streep's purse, and he pushed her and like had a struggle with her. He's like fucking tripping balls.
That's. I mean,
I love it. Have you heard of Fight Harm? Fuck, I gotta piss again. Dude, I love Harmony Korine. Okay, guys, low key. Bro, low key. Growing up, dude, my dad didn't give me the fucking time of day. He would deliver his fucking Easter baskets. I'd get an Easter basket. He'd give me socks for Christmas. This motherfucker. And you know what I got? I got to listen to my mom get fucked by countless abusive stepdads. Just kidding. I mean, no, I'm not kidding, but it's like, it's okay. One guitar. Down, down, down. That one guitar. What song is that? You know what song I'm talking about? That one guitar. So
No.
I
like it though.
had one guitar, had one guitar.
Yeah. You like Michael Marco though?
Yeah.
He's going.
Dude, are you ready to perform your song?
Not quite.
I think we're.
Or what do you think?
I think it's time.
Really?
Oh wait. You know what song I fucking love, dude?
What song?
The Trial.
That's the one I was gonna play.
Dude. Okay. That's a sign, dude. It's time.
Really?
Yeah, it's time for you to play the song. Should we use? No, we gotta use something else. Is there a way we can use something else?
The way I was thinking, like.
Because we're 2 hours in, bro.
Really?
Yeah, we did it.
Whoa.
So Spencer's officially a member of the Honesty Gang. Fucking, check out his music, his new album. What's your new album?
It's called A Time for Everything.
Time for Everything. Fucking Spencer Kenney, Dolfin Records. Oh, Hyoto 92. Dude, this guy's fucking sick.
Yeah, he's.
Where did you meet him?
I like literally randomly found him on Instagram.
He's the coolest fucking artist ever, man. Is he Japanese?
Yeah, and also apparently he did artwork for that band Dive.
I don't know that one.
They're like I don't really know them either. They're like a shoegaze band, but yeah, I just found him on Instagram and like I thought it for the longest time I thought it was like a kid.
He's so good.
And I just thought it was some random person because like.
Should we video chat him right now?
I don't know how to get like on Instagram.
Oh, we could do it on Instagram.
Like, cause it has like the.
It'd be nice if we could interview him. Nah, we already did it. We already juiced it. I can feel it's over. But dude, I gotta get an interview with this motherfucker.
You think it's over?
Yeah, no, the interview's over. I mean, we have more left to say, but like.
Yeah.
I have an intuition it's over. You did great, dude. But yeah, I should interview Hyoto fucking 22.
Yeah,
Is that his
it's
Instagram
76, I think.
76.
I think
HYOTO 76.
But his full name is like Hayato, like HAYATO or HAYTO maybe Hayato.
Dude, we should go to Japan.
I literally like
and find the man that my girlfriend cheated on me with. I'm just kidding.
and
fucking rape him.
Oh my god. Is that toxic masculinity?
Hell yeah. The most. It's fucking, I don't know. Radioactive masculinity, dude.
It's funny because like, dude, I actually like was talking about that. Like I'd be down to move to Japan. Me and Chris, my girlfriend, like she studied
Your girlfriend's name is Chris?
Yeah. she like studied abroad in Japan in middle and high school. And
Nice.
she like speaks Japanese and stuff.
Dude, I love people who like grew up abroad. Like who
I
are
know,
like
right?
like Flint like fucking grew up in Spain. They're always the weirdest motherfuckers. Like
They really are.
they're
yeah.
just like,
Flint grew up in Spain?
yeah, dude.
That's sick.
And if you listen to his
I gotta
accent,
look at
it's
it.
like sounds like Canadian. It's like his accent's all fucked up. It's so cool. Listen to episode 2 if you want to hear Flint's accent.
No, but like, dude, I would love to go to Japan. It'd be cool.
Dude, I love that. This is
I would like
low-key.
to go behind.
You know what I want?